Good session here. As always, super hard to do this outside, even though it's beautiful today here in Vancouver. But good to get this in and then do something outside if you have the time to later. So we're just easy pedaling right now. I think everybody's done a lot of this with me, so I'm gonna make it pretty straightforward in the cues. Just the quick reminder that we refer to a couple different things for different trainers. So if you're on a regular trainer, if you're on one of our bikes, then all the numbers related to your MAP percentages that you know-ish, and the bike will respond to the increases and decreases with the RPM as your real bike would outside. If you're using your real bike, you have to use your gears, obviously, for some of the changes, just like you would down here on these bikes. Smart trainers, you're gonna have to actually tell it a couple of times what to do. You should be on a manual mode, like free ride, 0% grade. And then, for example, when we go into something at an effort level or watts, you're probably gonna have to tell it, you're gonna have to change the watts so that it will let you respond to the effort. So without making that too complicated, it's just different things that happen on different systems. Right now, we're still just at a 3 out of 10-ish. So under our 50%, under our 5 out of 10, still fully aerobic. Could probably sing a song right now, but don't. Oh no, you can, because you're all muted anyway. All right? And just a little reminder, everything relaxed. Top to toe, forehead, shoulders. And we're just gonna get into our structure part of the warm-up. We're doing 3 different things today. We're doing a pretty steady climb. Well, I won't even say climb. It is a climb, but it's at a very low grade. So just bringing up the power over 22 minutes. We're gonna be on a hill after that and do some little punchy attacks that I'll be letting up to you. And then at the very end, we're gonna do some high-end, hard effort with double recovery. So 3 different things. Hi, Shelly. Okay, so structured warm-up now. First thing I'm gonna have you do is turn on your fans, open your windows, all of that. She's not listening to me. That's okay, boiling hot in here today. These lights don't help, right? First part, I'm gonna have you moving up and down through your cadences, and we're starting at an 80 cadence. So drop your leg speed to an 80 cadence, bring it down, 20 pedal strokes every 15 seconds, or follow my legs and I'll try and make sure I'm on it. 50% though, easy, all right? Just that 5 out of 10 feeling. We're gonna do a little up and down and up and down. So we're starting at 80 cadence. This first 3 minutes, not very hard, because we're just warming up at a 5 out of 10. So full sentences, easily put together. Feeling your body for the day. An 80 RPM, crisp climbing cadence. On the low side, it's not what we call our preferred cadence, or it's not what I prefer for you guys. But you will ride this a fair amount when you're on climbs, and just keep, it's a nice kind of tempo range for being on a climb. So just breathe in, deep breath in, deep breath out, bring the shoulders down, nice and straight in the back, flat in the back. We're not always avoiding this kind of thing, right? And we're holding it right here. So I need to slow my leg speed down a little bit. Holding it right here, another 20 seconds. And then I'm going to have you bring your cadence up and come back to a 5 out of 10. So we're going to go up to 90 shortly here. Okay. All right, now bring the cadence up, 90, and just adjust the gear once you're there so that you're feeling like it's same effort, just delivered a little differently because now you're getting more into an optimal cadence range. So 90 RPM. If you're on our bikes, you're gonna have to back off the gear, or your own bike. You're gonna have to back off the gear just a little bit. Smart trainer, you're gonna have to tell it the watts you wanna be at, which is your 50%. Just doing this, best part of a minute. And while we're going easy like this, it's just a good opportunity to feel and kind of absorb what these different cadences feel like in the delivery. When you're going from an easy effort, harder and harder, get in touch because it might change. Do lots of cadence work, or you're newer to riding, you might have changed a lot in what feels good, right? The circles are coming more easily. You're going to bring that cadence up again to 100. And again, I want you to get back to a 5 out of 10 feeling. We're still easy. All right? Cadence up, 100. Kind of the top end of your optimal majority of you guys. Don't have a track background. And bring that gear back. Small chain ring for sure if you're on a bike and a trainer with resistance. All right, settle into that. Just feel the rhythm. We've all done sports where there's a rhythm, be it biking, skiing, kind of a timing thing, a stroke rate, RPM, just getting into that. So 100 cadence. All right, what I'm going to have you do this next piece, you're holding 100 cadence. You're going to bring it up a gear, effort level, 60%. So hold the cadence, a little bit more gear. We're staying here for the best part of a minute. Good. Nice, guys. 100 cadence. Try and peg it. When I say peg it, if you've got a cadence meter, look down, look away. We'll look back down again in less than 30 seconds. Big G just popped in there. Hey, Gina. All right, 100 cadence, 60%. Should still feel conversational. Have a check down at your cadence meter. See if it's bang on that number. Also, you can always count. 25 pedal strokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, for 15 seconds. All right, we're gonna drop the cadence, 90. So 10 RPM coming down. Do that first. And bring your gear back to being at 60%. So I want you around the same effort level, at a little lower cadence. We're right in that optimal range. And let's do the same thing here as well. Have a look down if you've got a cadence meter. 90 RPM. If you don't, just get that counting rhythm settled in your head, in your body. So we're going, we've moved up, we're moving back down. We're going to move up again in the next effort level. Another 30 seconds. Holding that 90 cadence. Still, warm-up pace, 60%. Putting words together. We may not be singing anymore. All right, let's just drop that cadence again now. 80. Depending on what device you're on, except for a smart trainer, the effort will come down, the watts. Smart trainer, tell it you want to be back at 60%. Everything else, bring the gear back a little bit so that you're at 60%. Crisp, climbing, cadence, 80. Got a little bit more gear now here than last time. So what we can feel is a little more recruitment, big muscles coming in. As we start to push on the pedals harder, let's just kind of think about that center, not bobbing around. Good, 20 pedal strokes, 15 seconds, if you're counting. Gonna be on a hill this summer somewhere, trying to ride this summer, going, don't talk to me, I gotta count my pedal strokes. Okay, you're gonna bring in more gear. Now we're gonna go to that 70% number, which is comfortably uncomfortable. At this effort level, it's not so uncomfortable. Sorry, at this cadence level, it's not gonna feel so uncomfortable in the beginning, but at 80 cadence, I want you now to bring your wattage, your gear, your effort to 7 out of 10, 70%. All right? Be aware of your body position. Be aware of circles and not starting to push with your body. Nice and smooth. Let the ankles move. And what actually you probably notice is now we're in a bit harder effort level. It actually feels more reasonable, obviously, to be at 80 RPM. More what you're used to feeling when you're turning the pedals as slowly. Bit more force behind them. Harder to do in the easy gears. Gonna hold on right here. And then we're going back to our optimal sort of 90 range. Coming up. Give me another 20 seconds right here. Head up. Greg starts to fall over his bike. It's okay, I noticed in one of the pictures on YouTube with all my don't hang your head down. There's a picture of me. No mercy. All right, 90 cadence. Wind it up. In this case, smart trainers will probably adjust for you. If you're more on a manual system, you're going to need to back the gear off or click down a gear easier to be at that 7 out of 10, 70%. Not a lot more of this. Got a couple more to go. One more up, a couple down. Good, hold on to this 90 cadence. As the effort gets harder, bringing a little bit of lactate into your system. We're just working on trying to relax. Let your ankles move. And one more, increasing the cadence. Bring it up to 100 cadence. Up, up. I still want you at 7 out of 10, 70%, meaning make the adjustment with your gears when you see that 100 cadence. It's gonna feel a little bit more cardiovascularly challenging. And lock it in. Best part of a minute still. Give those shoulders a relax. Still just warming up, but it's the hard end of the warm up. Good, a little more hard, challenging. Put words together. It's a little uncomfortable. Hold this cadence now. You know what's coming. One more gear. 8 out of 10. Just briefly. We'll do it at 100. We'll do it at 90 cadence. Hang on right here. And bring the gear up. 2, 1. Now we're nudging that nasty feeling into the legs, building lactate. Hold on to the cadence. Not going to do it too long. 30 more seconds here. Come on, guys, get those shoulders down, Greg. Shoulders. Don't lock the elbows. 10 seconds. Just coming back down one time. In 2, 190 cadence. Pull it back. Last minute. 90 cadence, 8 out of 10. Adjust the gear accordingly. Last push in this warm-up. Just over 30 seconds. Come on. Hold it at 90 cadence. Almost done here. 15 seconds coming up. Let your ankle help your feet get around, pulling into the back of the circle. Last 10. Last 5, 3, 2, and let it all go. Easy, easy. Under a 5 out of 10. All right, you're in an easy gear. My playlist that I did monkey around with for you to try and get some proper timing is May 2 Day LT. And it's always changed. I go into it and adapt for the workout. Use your own. Obviously, I'm not gonna hit it for everybody's preferences. You're in an easy gear now, and we're gonna do just a little bit of pure leg speed. So holding on to that 3 out of 10 feeling to start. We're just doing a ramp, so it's not up and down. We're starting 90 to 100, right where I am here. One of the cues for this, if you're bouncing around, you need to really take a deep breath, relax into the saddle, and if you do get to a bouncing point, then just use that as your tipping point. Okay, I'm gonna go up, up. You're gonna do 2 minutes. So make it a gradual wind up. Starting 90 to 100. My cues are just up, meaning about 5 RPM. But you do it at your rate, and I want you at around your max the last 20 seconds. Here we go, 2 minutes. Settling in. I won't cue you anything for the first 15 or so. And up, up. First little increase. On a smart trainer, I think this should allow you to stay in an easy gear. On your other vehicles, you're gonna have to back off the gear a little bit if it gets restrictive. Up, up. Over 100 now. I'm right around 105. Pretty comfortable turnover. It's on the high end for me, for regular riding. And we're getting into overreaching. Up, up. 1 minute in. So second minute, all in our more uncomfortable range. And up, up. Keep it going. Draw yourself into your center. Just the pistons. Up, up. Getting close to our max. And our last 30 seconds. Come on, guys, eyes up. Quick feet. And let's hold it right there. Whatever you got. 20 seconds. Awesome job. Keep it right there. 10. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We should all pin Gina for that one. How's that leg speed? Coming back? Gina had notoriously fast legs in her day. And one of the things in doing these little ramps, spin ups, cadence ramps, pyramids, is we're all just learning a little bit of extra leg speed. You're not gonna ride around at this rate. It's gonna smooth you out and just help that range. Okay? So we're getting into the main part of the workout now. And hopefully everything's kind of firing. Did a good little build there in effort level using some different cadences. And that's what the main set up here is going to be about. You're going to go into the first 5 minutes at that hour power number. So second level in the warm-up that you hit before you get to that 8 out of 10. Okay, so 5 minutes, but I want that delivered at a high cadence, just on the edge of where you're probably comfortable, 105-ish, okay? So it'll be a challenging 5 minutes, 2 minutes of recovery, and the first part, we'll use that sliding space, really drop off to full recovery for a minute, and then we'll try and bring it back to about 50% as best you can. 4 minutes, same effort level, 100 cadence. So you're doing 9 minutes where you're in around that 100, 105, all 75%, base of what then is going into a bit of a climb. Then the recovery is the same after the 4. The 3 minutes, now we're starting to get a bit of a push on. You're going at your 80%. So if you're thinking hour percentages of MAP, a little bit under your 85. If you're thinking effort, 8 out of 10. And then you're going to have 2 minutes after this again. 2 and then 1. So you can see we're going a little bit harder effort. We're coming down a little bit in cadence. Other than our last minute, just go for it. Whatever cadence you're feeling the best about for your delivery of over that lactate threshold, which is around your 85. Okay? Does that all work for everybody? 22 minutes, progressive. First thing you need to know, as we said, 105 cadence and 75%, or using your hour power number is a good guideline. 75 is the high end of where most people will find their hour power. Higher level athlete maybe. Some people start to hit at 70 for sure. So let's just go with that. We ready? First thing to do, find that cadence. So we're bringing it up while we're in an easy gear. We're going to get into this in 15 seconds. All right, a last little reminder, bring this down, relax, 105 cadence. I got to bring mine up a tad, just around 102, 103. Bring the gear in, and 5 minutes, in 2 and 1. Come on, guys. Most importantly, I want you at that cadence. Crank up the tunes. I'll just be giving you cues, bite-sized pieces. My boyfriend noted that now that we have the RPM and the clock and the efforts in the videos, you can just turn me right off. That's his preference. All right, almost at 60 seconds. Good, that feeling is that you could be doing this easily for an hour with no break, but you're gonna get a break. Good job, guys. Lock onto that rhythm. If you can't get the wattage, you can't get the cadence, trying to hang on to the wattage, try a little less gear. Rather, you're over the 105. Nicely done, everyone. Longer efforts. Get to play around with your hand position. Any change can help. You got 2 minutes already. Really good, guys. You're looking strong. Keep your head in it. Everything shorter after this one. You've done halfway. Quiet. I have to remind myself. Super good, you guys. Pin it right there. 2 minutes to go, 3 minutes done. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. Comfortable part of your hour power is just you telling yourself, it's okay. Think smooth. You just ticked off another 30. 90 to go. Chest open. Shoulders down. Keep your eyes up. Try not to hang your head. Bit of a mind game. 60 seconds. Less than. Awesome, you guys. Come on. Just think of the rhythm. Nothing else, really. Nicely done. Gonna get that little break. So switch back. Front of the group. 20 seconds. I'm just rolling along. Gonna grab that recovery as quickly as we can. And 5, 2, 1. Sliding space, easy. 60 seconds. Keep the legs turning, not sitting up. It's still active. Remember we talked about maybe giving yourself a little bit of room to roll back through the group a bit. Give yourself a break. You're right there. Maybe it's on a bit of a downhill. Road's helping you. Recover. Recover. Say that to yourself. Next piece is at the same effort level, but I'm guessing we'll feel a little better at 100 cadence. All right, try and bring it up right now from that recover, recover, full recovery, preferred cadence. Just try and bring a bit of gear in so you're at 5 out of 10. And you're not doing the next piece for nothing. Might as well find that 100 cadence. Coming up in the next 30 now. Another deep breath in. Out. Give everything a little wiggle. Light hands. We're going in 15 seconds. This one's 4 minutes. Take a swig of water. Okay, 100 cadence. Coming up to that hour power number. 7 out of 10. 75%, you know your watts. 2, 1. Crank the tunes up a bit. Breathe. Feels different. There, right there. 25 pedal strokes every 15 seconds. If you're counting or you need a cadence guide, chest open, shoulders down. I say that, it's usually to remind myself too. Almost in a minute, guys. Longer efforts, maybe pick something to focus on. Feet, strong through the feet. Connection with the pedal is your power. How smooth are they? "90 seconds done. Paying attention to things around you. Even though you're in your house right now, thinking about taking a little scan around, being really heads up about your safety in a group or when you're close to people. Halfway done. Come on, guys. Positive. How about visualizing that Pro Tour rider or your best friend or an old coach, someone you want to look like on the bike? Really good, guys. We're coming down to that last little bit, 60 seconds. Take a quick look at your cadence. 100, 101. Look away. On. You're sitting right comfortably near the front of the group again. Your little posse. See, there's a break up ahead. A little bit of a switchback. In 10. Come on, guys. Just a turnover, just a turnover. 3, 2, and use that sliding space. First minute easy. Just enough pressure on the pedals. You're maintaining a little bit of speed, but you're also allowing yourself a really good grab on that recovery. Using a good cadence, 90 to 100, even more than 100 if you want. All right, next one. So we're going into our second minute of recovery. You've taken that real drop in workload, and now this second minute of recovery, I want you to just bring a little bit of gear back again, so you're not jumping straight up to a big effort when we're starting the next piece. Next piece is 80%, so just think a little bit harder. Bring in another 10-20 watts. Still under your 85%. Or using effort. Try for 8 out of 10. Just think a bit harder than last time. 3 minutes long and 90 cadence. So get that cadence 90-fied. Let's get a 9-to-5 cadence. Ish. We're going in 10. Bring that gear up now. Pressure's on now a little bit. The 3, the 2, the 1. We're at the top. And here we go, into 3 minutes. Come on, guys. Strong through the feet. Lesley can't. Drop the gear a little bit. Harder now. Don't let the shoulders creep up here. Come on, guys. Pulling in the back of the circle. So good. 1 minute done. Focus now. Oh, guys. Push, push, push. You're halfway. Everything tracking forward. Come on now. Once you see that 60 to go, know you can do it. Suffer a bit with me now. It's not pain, it's suffering. They're different. So good, you guys, come on. Hamstrings. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Dig deep now. Last 2 moves you got to stay with here. Less than 15. Don't give it up early. 3, 2, sliding space. Grab it. Pedals moving. Recover. Recover. Good job. So just that little bit of a concept when you are with a big group. And always encourage you not to necessarily be on the front of your group, but in the front portion. Less trouble happens there, less mistakes on the climb. Usually have a bit more ability to dictate what's happening. And this goes for any mass ride. But then right now, I'm just saying you're allowed to soft pedal a little bit, knowing you're going to come back through your group a little bit. Start bringing some gear up again. I want 5 out of 10 for this second minute. But you're knowing, and it takes a little bit, a lot of heads up, and a little bit of learning really carefully what you can manage, but be able to come back a little bit, relax, get an extra few seconds, and then come back to where you can bring yourself back up into the group, which is where we're just right now. We're moving back up to where we want to be, 50%. This next one is at your 85% number, 80 cadence. Drop the cadence, 2 minutes, crisp climbing cadence like we did in the warm-up. Going in 3, 2, 1. Come on now. This is for the top, this last 2 efforts. Strong core, big push behind the feet. Greg, I want 80 RPM. Good job, everyone. We're coming up to halfway. Get a little fierce now. Hold on to that number. There you go, you're halfway. Push, push, push. Come on, eyes where you want to be. So good, come on, think you can. Seconds. Come on, crush it. Come on, everyone. Last little rest coming up. Seconds. All right, it like it matters. 3, 2, there's your break. All right, setting up for the last bit. Now I know I had 1 minute in between the 2 and the 1 last effort. I think it got in the chat. Let's say it did. If it's a bit of a surprise and early, that's okay. Good training for the head. We're going in 30 seconds. Your choice of cadence. This is for the top. Just over 15 now. Comfortable cadence. Whatever's really working for you. 85 plus. Get yourself in 85 and we'll wind it up over the top. All right, get that gear. 2, 1, 60 seconds. Take a little bit to get there. All right, hunker down. Everyone saw a little bit of Yoda this week, I'm sure. Do or do not. No try. Okay? And up, up. Come on, just over 30 seconds. Pushing it for the top. Come on, guys. Dig deep now for me. 15 seconds. Come on, do it. Last 5 coming up. 5, 3, 2, and let it go. Top of the hill on the downhill. Easy, easy. Whew. Okay, 4 minutes, relax, relax. So some of you who don't know, a couple new people. Gina, who's riding with us today, was my G in TaG. We started the company. We figured out outside about a month ago was our 10-year anniversary, and inside will be this fall. So that's kind of cool. I'm looking at her thinking, damn, she's getting fit again. That's gonna be scary. And we had a funny meeting many, many years ago. We spent a lot of time in breakaways together. Hey, Gina? The first time in Bastion Square when she was brand new, and she took every sprint from me just because she could. And then the second time I remember in Quebec, and we were on a pretty hilly course, and there's like the lead out person and the sprinter out in the breakaway. I don't know what our teams were doing. But that was it Hull or somewhere? Anyway, so What's that? Maybe chat to, I can't hear you, G. All I know is we're both suffering in the breakaway for a long time. It's quality time, that. So when I say suffering is not the same as pain. Pain is where your knee hurts, you fell off your bike, you got an owie, your back's in bad shape. We don't want to try and push through that or ride through that necessarily, but a little bit of suffering. Character building, out in the breakaway, not where you want to be. Okay, the next piece, we rode that pretty hard segment up the hill. Everyone's here, we're in a big group. We're gonna not fall, don't use the word fall when we're on our bikes. We're gonna drop in here to a 60%, so high aerobic tempo, and I want you at the higher end of your preferred cadence. I'll still say preferred cadence, but closer to 100 for me if you can. And what we're gonna do for 10 minutes, 10 to 12, this is our middle piece. What we're gonna do is you guys are gonna do a little bit of attacking, and those attacks are 5 to 10 RPM, and I want you to hold them for, I'll cue you, about 20 seconds. So this is just an aerobic piece with some spikes, but I'm gonna get you to pick a color. I'm gonna get you to pick either green, blue, or red. And when I cue the color, you guys are on the attack. Okay, I'll say on, off. I may call a color at a time. I may call two together. I may have a color stay on the front for 2 pulls, whatever, okay? So just a little bit, I like this, it's a little bit of reaction, anticipation maybe, and fun way to do an aerobic piece. So we're gonna start this in 20 seconds, 15 actually. So the first thing is you're just gonna find that 6 out of 10 feeling, 60% wattage number, and I want you at the higher end of preferred cadence. So I'd prefer 95 to 100. If that's really stressing your ability too much, then drop it back a little bit. I want you to be able to do the turnover when we do the acceleration. So we're into it now. Think about, you've chosen a color. Have a little drink of water. Not too hard an effort to be getting some water in. I'm not going to cue anything for another 30 seconds. So just in your rhythm. I'm not telling you what color I am, but I pretty much am going to be able to tell who's going when. If I can't, you're no fun. You're not playing the game. Okay? First little attack on this grade. And the blue is going. Up, up, up. Blue on the front. All right, we're rolling up to blue. Blue's off. And green. Up, up. Everyone else at tempo. On, quick feet. Acceleration. Green, you're off. Blue, going again. Up, up. And blue, you're caught. Green and red. Up, up. Come on. Blue's at tempo. Green and red on the attack. job, guys. And everybody's caught. Everybody tempo. 3 minutes in. And red, a little itchy. Up, up. Red on the attack. Red are caught, green and blue, up, up. Green and blue, back to tempo. Red and green, off the front, up, up. Come on, just leg speed. 5 to 10 RPM. Christmas up the road, here we go. And green and red, tempo. Blue, on the attack. Awesome job, guys. And red, rolling up to blue. Red and blue on the front. Attack. Green at tempo. And red and blue at tempo. Green, attack. Up, up. And everyone rolling up together. Everyone tempo. Halfway. Keep it at that group speed. This isn't rest. 60%. Nice crisp cadence. Blue's getting a little itchy again. And up the road. Blue, attack. Nicely done. Red and green catching blue. Red and green, up, up. And red's dropping back. Red and blue at tempo. Green on the attack. Hold on to it. Everybody at tempo again. Tempo. All 3 teams. Just riding tempo. 3 minutes to go. 3.5. And blue. Making an attack. Up, up, blue. Come on, guys. Blue, back to tempo. Red, on the front. Up, up. Red team. No changing jerseys halfway. Good job, guys. Less than 3 minutes. Blue and green. Up, up. Come on. Blue and green together. Hold on, stay with it. And lack of agreement again. Opportunity for red. Red on the front. Blue and green tempo. Come on, guys. Keep that rhythm when you're at tempo. And red, caught by green. Green, up, up. Green, back to tempo. Blue and red, up, up. Come on, guys, almost in a minute to go. Everyone at tempo. Everyone's caught. All right, last 60 seconds and a bit. Red's gonna go first. Up, up, red. Come on. Try to make an early move. Green's quick on it. Up, up, green. Red and green. Just over 30 seconds to go. We know blue's gonna make a move. And everyone together. 30 seconds. Blue's up there now. Come on, guys. 20 seconds. Last bit for the sprint. 10. Come on for the line now, everybody. 5, 3, 2, and relax. Pretty sure blue won that one. Late attack. Good job. Easy, easy. Okay. Soft pedaling now. Recover, recover. Really good, you guys. I didn't see anyone change jersey. I think Gina might have been blue. I'm thinking. Couldn't see what Chris was. She has that smiley face on the whole time. I can't tell. It's like, haha. I think Willa might have been green with me. It's good. Sam, what were you? Sam Bosa? Red? No? I don't think anyone was red. I don't think anybody likes choosing red. All right, one more thing. So just to top off the workout, we're just doing a little well, it's not little, but it is little, segment of MAP efforts. So now, not from a nice, easy aerobic gear. I want you to punch these hard for the piece. You're doing them at 30 seconds and you're doing them at 45 seconds, and your recovery is double the effort, okay? So whether this is some final sign sprints, hard sign sprints, that's for sure, however you want to think of them, your choice of cadence, you're doing whatever's optimal. You're in a big gear, not a little gear this time, It's not just leg speed. You can do it however you want. And your off is fully off. So as easy as you can go, keep the blood moving. Okay? So we're going to get into this. I'm going to give you a good bit of adjust time. And we're doing 30, 45, 30, 45, 30. 2 sets. Okay? In 30 seconds. Find the cadence that you want to be at. Find some gear. The first 30 is in 20 seconds. These you can play around with. We're just tapping on that really top end of your system. Going in 10. Going in less than 5, 2, 1. Come on, get after it. Wind up into that 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Half. Let it go. Easy, easy. Recover, recover. So 30 seconds, hard. You might go out onto a pretty decent pitch, big gear. Get after it for a 30-second sprint. Last 10 seconds always feels pretty hard. 45, 50% longer. And you're trying to do this at your 9, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 really. So wind into it in control. Gear now, you're going in 10, a little bit more gear. Going in 5, a little bit more gear. In 2, 1, come on guys. Wind it up, first 15 seconds. All right, 30 to go. Come on. Come on. 15. Come on. 10. 5. 3, 2, let it go. Ooh, recover, recover. Whole 90 seconds. Now, I distinctly thought there was one set of these. Okay. Almost at a minute, halfway through your break. Easy, easy. Get yourself a drink. Next one's 30 seconds. Remember when you're doing these, going in less than 30 seconds now. When you're doing these, again, there's a chance you'll just overdo it, not be able to make it the last 5, 7 seconds. So try and measure that. Learn it. We're going in 10. This one's 30 seconds long. Come on, big gear, guys. It'll take you 5-10 seconds to get to your number. In 2, 1, come on. 30 seconds. All right, should be there now. 20. Push, push. 5, 2, and 1. Good job. Recover, recover. 1 minute. Easy as you like here. Can you tell me? 1 or 2? It's okay. Halfway through the recovery. Good job, guys. Remember, 45 seconds. 45 seconds. You really want to manage your effort, particularly in that first 10 to 15. Wind it up. Try and float. Bring the gear in for me now. Going in just under 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on. 45 now. Don't give it all up in the very beginning. Good job. That's your 15. Float right there. 30 seconds. Even wind it up if you can. Halfway, over halfway. 15. 10. Come on, guys, push, push. Last little bit. One more match. 2, 1. One more of those. Because I think we have 2 sets. Got it. Okay. Cover, recover. 30 seconds. So we'll just go through it again. You're halfway. All right, a little bit less than a minute. We're doing a 30, then another 45, 30, 30. Good. Ready? The 30s. I know, 50%, 15 seconds. Sure feels better to me. Okay, getting ready from your full recovery. Bringing a little bit of gear in. A little bit more. A little bit more. 15 seconds. 10. All right, you want to be strong right through this. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on. 30 seconds. Squeeze the power out. Halfway. Come on, guys. Push, push. 10. 5. 3, 2, done. Easy 1 minute. Okay, guys, just doing the last 2. One is 45, one is 30 seconds. So let's pour everything in to these last 2 efforts. Don't get confused by the chat. There's a mistake on that. It's actually one more 45, one more 30. You'll be happy to hear. So, not saving for anything now. Get a drink of water in. We're starting this next one in 10 seconds. I get confused-icated when we're a quarter of the way around the clock. It's like being amazinated. Okay, 2, 1, 45 seconds. Come on, guys. Wind into it. 30 seconds a day. Hold your into it. Hold your top end. Come on, guys. 15. Come on, give that 30 seconds. Push it over, push it over. 15. 10. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and done. Off. Last one. Recover, recover. Okay. One more minute. Whole minute of recovery for that one last 30 seconds. And for some of you with some specific riding goals, I know Chris, this year was going to be the crack the 4 hours at the Fondo. This is where you're coming up to the line. 3:59, 3:58. Happened to me in a marathon one time. Trying to crack the big top of the hour. Okay? So we're gonna go into this last one. Full throttle, last matches. All right, 15 seconds. Start bringing the gear up. Nice big adjustment now for your last effort. Nice big adjustment. Going in 5. Let's try and blow the ceiling off that number for today. 2, 1, up, 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 up. Come on. Easy. Good one. Recover, recover. Soft pedal, and then a little bit of gear, be moving the blood around. Good bit of work, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back. Awesome. So as soon as you're feeling ready, we'll sit up on the pedals, but keep them turning. Okay? As I said, next week, Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7, we'll be starting ground fondo specific training. First ride, of course, will be getting over that Taylor Way piece and up the highway. always the first crux point. And then on Saturdays, we're doing integrated with some point of view video. We're doing some Tour de Vic stuff. We also have 50 people already on our club Strava with some designated club rides and also some segments you can play around with or have excuses not to, whichever suits you. So stay on the bike, another good 5 minutes if you have it, 10 minutes. Do some stretching afterwards, and that'll be a wrap.